Now, when I talk about Barney, Barney was like, I think he was a person that always liked to do nice stuff and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was sung in the choir and all that. And, he used to work with this old lady. I think the old lady, like, got on his nerves or whatever. He ended up shooting her or whatever. Oh my goodness, it was crazy. Now, Andrea Yates, yes, that one was crazy. She actually, like, put her children to sleep, and then she drowned them up in the bathtub or whatever for some reason. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy as ever. You know what I'm saying? For real. That was some crazy stuff. Didn't have no reason whatsoever. She just did it. Just like, took them all out of here or whatever. So anyway, yeah, I'm actually like, just like checking out this, like, actually like, episode of Betty in my basement or Betty in the basement or whatever. But yeah, I might like, check it out when I get back up in here. But now, I'm actually like, see like, all this other stuff or whatever. Like it said like you gonna live here or whatever, whatnot. So dude was like, basically like was a bad boy or whatever. And when he grew up, he like actually like his mom like signed him up for like taekwondo or whatever, and he liked that for real. So anyway, man, like why you gonna sign somebody up for taekwondo that was in there like that was bad or bad when they was younger or whatever. Anyway, so bro, like like they taekwondo so much, he became a black belt. But when he became a black belt, he was up there terrorizing a lot of people and stuff like that. I said he even whooped the dudes behind or whatever. For real. Because he didn't care. He wanted to fight. So yeah, but certain time he was out there like, just like got mad and got frustrated with his mom and all that. That's him. And like I think it was like this dude his brother was like star or whatever, like a TV star that always used to like, act and stuff. He was an actor. That's him. So yeah, I mean round. But he was about to like, him and his brother bumped heads and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because when he lived with him or whatever and whatnot, and his brother like kicked him out, went to go live back with his mother. Next thing you know, all heck broke loose. He killed the mom. He killed his mom or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he went to jail for it. You know what I'm saying? When dude went to go visit him, he asked him, like, why did he kill mom? He had to deny it. He said he never did it. Man, I ain't gonna never. Oh my goodness. They're trying to put wool over his eyes and stuff like that. For real. But I remember when, like, I was watching this other, like, episode of it, or whatever, and this dude was going crazy killing, like, women, dude. So, like, he even killed, like, the women's niece that he was, like, with, or whatever. Like, and he was like, I didn't do it, and all that stuff. And, like, it was, like, up there, like, such a women, southern women and all that. For real, that was crazy. It was crazy ever until he got caught. When he got caught, then he had that, like, say all the truth or whatever, whatnot. But when it came to the woman that he was with, or whatever, he lied straight into her face that he didn't do it. Oh my goodness. It's crazy as ever. Oh goodness. For real. I mean, like, It was crazy. Anyway, so I'm up there looking at American Mustard, right? And I think this dude went crazy for this woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was doing a lot for this woman or whatever. But dude was alone when he was like, you know, telling her to leave her mom on the, like, you know, in her bed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because she was on her deathbed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he was kind of bogus for that. But this is the thing, dude. She, like, actually set him up. Like, with these two dudes or whatever. One, I think, both of them had, like, shotgun systems. You know what I'm saying? One had a double barrel shotgun, and I think another one had the 12 gauge or whatever. So, both of them, like, you know, went up in this room and shot him up or whatever. Oh my goodness. Like, and I think he obviously, like, should have known. Like, she set him up because one of them said her name and said get out the room or whatever. When he was like woke and all that. So they ended up shooting him up or whatever. Yeah, she was like on a, like, you know, death row and all that. You know what I'm saying? About to get easy. We got SQDEV. So anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. See the ass been, but I know it wasn't for long. That's it. So anyway. Now, I'm like, you know, basically out there just like wondering about jumping at Ramsey or whatever. You feel me? I mean, like, they still didn't found a corporate or nothing like that. You feel me? I mean, like, this little girl was in a beauty pageant. You feel me? And I think she was about like just 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. All of a sudden, she just ended up like, yeah, struggled to death or whatever. When a person raped her and then he strangled her. And left her up in the basement of, like, you know, her parents' house. I'm saying that her parents was going crazy looking for her. You know what I mean? So, anyway, yeah, they found her body, you know, wrapped in a, like, blanket or whatever. Well, I think it was a sheet. You know what I'm saying? So, they up there, like, wondering, like, oh, how the heck, or who the heck, like, there was semen on her, like, in her pants, or whatever, you beat me. That was crazy as ever. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, and that must have been a person that never had a record of whatsoever. You feel me? So, anyway, it was crazy. The other crazy thing is, like, if the police can't get your DNA from you, they gonna get it somehow. You know what I'm saying? They can get it from your family member. And that's crazy as ever. That is crazy. For real though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm telling you, like, that's some crazy stuff right there. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm out there looking at body cam or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And this dude was walking on the freeway or whatever, or whatnot. So the cops stopped him, tried to see what's going on with dude or whatever. And dude just ended up pulling out a knife or whatever. I already talked about that. He was trying to slice and dice him, but it didn't happen like that. You know what I mean? So anyway, I was just up there like watching this football star. They saying this football star like killed someone or whatever. You know what I mean? So that was crazy. It was crazy as ever. But shoot, I guess bro just got sick of somebody and he ended up killing them or whatever. When I don't know. It was some crazy stuff. Messed up stuff or whatever for itself. Because dude was a good football player. I'm telling you, it was crazy. He actually just lost it and went off on somebody. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell on notifications so you can see my previous videos or my upcoming videos. And I'll make sure I make another one tomorrow. Bye.